And we're live on a Sunday, fun day, for our full moon Sunday fun day reading. I just realized that. The two are aligned. Obviously, in more ways than one, because of the simple fact, right? Oh, shit. Oh, well, yeah, let me show you that. Sorry. Yeah, let me show you that. Give me a second. This fucking thing. Sorry, I was moving it. I found these today. That's not what I was trying to do. Okay, you staying? I found these first thing in this morning. Confirmation. I just turned my phone off so I didn't get any things. Dude, a lot is happening. I just realized that, but it would have to be for our fucking lunar eclipse. But it means more than just the sun and the moon. It's literally the day. When does it happen? That's what's interesting. I just realized that. I mean, I knew it was. I didn't put together the synchronicity until right now. Anyways, what's up, everyone? I am the High Priestess Phoenix. We're going to get into all of that bullshit. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist. I need some books. I am your North American Sybil. I am your messenger of God, the first early God, the Lilith reincarnated. I'm moving really fast. We usually don't start this early. I'm fucking blasted of energy from last night. In order to understand that, give me a second. I'm holding my guidebooks and I don't feel any of them. There's no messages in here they want me to take. What do you do? I just grab my guidebooks. Which one do you want? Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out where our messages are coming from today. The light oracle, Lumeria, traveling to other planets makes sense. What else? The botanicals? No, those are real deep. It's in here. Okay, it's in the Phoenix. Alright, I guess. That's what we're doing, guys. Anyways, I did a full moon ceremony last night and got blasted. Luckily, I got some good sleep, but I'm full of fucking energy. Helpful. Enough that God's like, you need to, get your shit together and go for a walk to burn this off. Really? I'm full of energy. He's go for a walk, bro. So I'm gonna be taking me a Jesus walk today. I'll be walking with Christ today. Oh Lord. Anyways, sorry, I'm trying to get on track. I don't know what track we're on. I'm just trying to jump on a moving train here. Hey, there's a movie. Someone threw Mama off the train. This morning I was getting fed all kinds of Madonna. Madonna's an icon. I don't know if you know that. She comes from a different time, right? How's she doing? How's she doing? Why are we doing this? I'm not sure what synchronicity is other than the fact that it was multiples. So I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, if that means something to somebody, does somebody know something about that? If not, I'll figure it out. Oh, and we'll do my favorite ones. Okay, fair enough. Let me find these cards that I pulled out. I need Lumeria. These are all in really strange places. Okay, not those. Go through, you don't want to know. Lumeria, check. Okay. What do we get? White light. Damn, that's heavy. Well, I mean, as I say that, my head's starting to hurt again, so I'm not surprised. I need those ones. Jesus Christ. I told you, I don't fucking curate it. It happens right here in front of everyone. Are these them? Nope, those are the portals. Oh, wait. No, those are the portals. These are the phoenixes. You're still looking for the white light? No, the white light aren't hard to find. They shouldn't be. They're like in some... There they are. We got them all? We got them all. Okay, we're good to go. Good to go. What do you know about Madonna, Amelia?
Who?
Okay. Okay. You never know.
Oh, her pizza's gone?
I put them away in the refrigerator.
Both of them are right there.
I put them away in the refrigerator. Okay. I don't know where we're going with this. We ended a teaching last night, or started a teaching. I'm not sure. Let's just get into this bullshit. I'm just relaying you messages so I could start my day. These are what came to me, and it came to me as I sat here with you. So, we're going to start with my favorites, and we'll just go from there. Somehow we're going to end up in the planets. These are my favorites. I do these on Sunday. The last one was Answer the Call, which is funny. Oh, that's great. Dance. Just when you think it's over, it's not. Everything goes together. So I had said that's what I was guided to do last night, was to do a whole full moon ceremony and put on my cloak and dance under the full moon. I was made to cloak myself instead of be out there naked. That's a good thing. Dance. What does dance do? It opens up your chakras. When you move your body, it's a certain kind of energy that flows through it when you feel free enough to dance. When you feel free enough to dance in front of people when like nobody's looking, you're alive. You're alive. People have to put in a lot of alcohol and drugs and whatever else they put in their body to get to that place where they can go out in the middle of a crowd and let themselves fucking loose. That's pure confidence. If you want to see confidence, that's pure confidence beyond confidence beyond confidence. That's a true free soul, a true free spirit. That's what's required of me when I go to the Vatican, is to dance every step of the way. And that's what got me all fucked up. That's why I said I danced and I opened up all my chakras and I just received underneath the full moon, and it just, all that moon energy took into my body. And the first thing to blast me was my fucking third eye, and then I started moving down the body. But you're taking it in. You go to dance festivals during the summer to be under the hot sun, letting loose. Well, us witches like to do it in the dark. We look better at it. And under the lighting, it's better lighting. I found these today. Last night's video was looking for omens and messages. I tell you, I love these little bitty guys, because this little bitty guy carries a little bitty guy. But that's all he needs to carry himself. A bunch of these little guys can carry a whole little body. Then I found this morning. And it reminded me of Captain Jack Sparrow. Really? Pirates of the Caribbean. And that's Russ. Oh God, him and those bandanas, bro. He's a bandamit. Marshall, stop with the morning creativity. In the essence, go write that down, bandamit. Oh gosh, that was pretty good. Anyways, he's out there looking for the pirate booty. Sailing the seas. Dude, we could make such great music together. In the essence, I'll just give you the idea and you put it together. Okay? Okay. That's what I get paid for, is the ideas. Anyways, it's broken. For sure. But that's what it was about. It's like they were chasing him because he had a broken compass. But the compass pointed to what he wanted, not what was on the plant or what was on the map. Isn't that pretty cool? So I got that today. That's something, it's a symbolism, and I think it's in one of my cards, to be honest. But along with the pretty little feather, which is the beginning. And we're going to go put that with my big feathers. It's like, you know, we didn't win a big-ass trophy, but we got a little win. Every win is a win, right? Oh, says Lewis the loser. Lewis the loser. Oh, gosh. I'm not trying to be hurtful. Your life hurts you, bro. And I just laugh about it, and it sounds very hurtful. Oh, confirmation to the bullshit. Anyways, this is going to stay with me. I don't know. I like it. We'll figure out what it means later. It has meaning. Everything does. So going back to dance. I want to dance with somebody. You want to dance? I did it this morning. I do it all the time. They're known for it. If you don't see me on a Sunday morning burning sage and dancing, then that's not me. That's not me you're witnessing. I promise you. I don't care where I am. If you don't see me on a Sunday morning dancing and burning sage, then it's not me. And I do it a lot of the days of the week, but especially on a Sunday fun day. Really? Yeah. And, you know, dancing under the moon. Dancing in the moonlight. It's just, that's just the way it is. Hey, bro, that's fucked up. I shared this thing last night, and it was like, this was the last day that Pac recorded. I didn't realize it was the anniversary of his death. But that's what we talked about last night, was infinity. It's like every death is a rebirth. I can't prove it right now because I can't put together all the memories, but I can possibly see that Pac was with me ever since he died. How do I know? Because of his friends, bro. I was always around his friends and certain things about the music industry. Really? Mm-hmm. And something as simplistic as Madonna. When I saw Madonna, I saw Pac. He was showing me her. She's from our time, and she's still alive. She still carries it. She carries the essence of time in her voice. Her voice can reactivate time. And with her own voice, we can take her back to her time, whereas where all the healing happens. Same as Britney Spears. The older she gets, it doesn't matter. We can use that to reactivate a time in all of us, including herself. Music carries time. And when we go into that era of music, we go back in time, and we can relive it through the words.
Oh my god! I was in there with my food.
Oh my god, Becky. I got you. You know, I used to be scared of, and I actually saw one outside, dude. I used to be scared of all sorts of bugs, bro. I was very much girly like that, bro. I was so scared of spiders, especially. You would hear me scream, bro, from like, oh man. You know when I got over it, Milia? It's a specific day. I'll never forget the day I got over it. We were in Pennsylvania, and you were sitting in the backseat of your dad's car, in a car seat, and you started screaming, and I turned around, and there was a pretty big ass spider crawling up your leg. And no matter how scared I was, I had to save you. And I had to get that thing off you and kill it so it couldn't get you. And that's when I became brave about spiders and shit. I realized it was my job. I had to do something. I couldn't just keep running from these fuckers. Dude, I'm like Allie. I'm moving out. Dude, you see one of those? You're like, I'm going to, no, it's somewhere. It's somewhere in the house. It's going to get us. I mean, seriously. Anyways, God's creatures and shit. Fucking creatures. Oh my god, it's crawling on me. Dude, in Oklahoma, I was so scared of that. And remember that big ass spider in fucking Arizona? Oh fuck, I was always scared of it. And then they had that big ass, they weren't even cockroaches, bro, but they look like them. Like Joe's apartment type cockroaches. Oh my god, dude. Palmetto bugs. These motherfuckers, dude. God made some scary shit, didn't he though? Oh man. Just be calm. Be calm. Be calm. Be calm. Don't take its life. I will murder you. You scare the shit out of me. I'm going to murder you. Yeah, do you feel that way? Try not to kill things that scare you. Alright, we haven't even opened up to this. But, yeah, and that's where I hear, as soon as I hear it, I hear Madonna. And you can dance. That's what it was all about, dance music. Tried to tell that. You try to tell rappers to make dance music, you're talking fucking voodoo, bro. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I tried to explain to them that's what it was before it became this. Marshall used to make hip-hop music, bro. Hip-hop. It was called that because it made you hip and hop. my son said that, somebody was like, you know, fucking mariachi music sounds like not mariachi fully, but yeah, most of it sounds like circus music. And it's funny, it's like that's what they know it as. Or the Mexicans called techno, they called it bunji bunji. I was like, what's bunji bunji? And they're like, bunji 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 bunji, and that's what it sounds like after a while, the repetitive of it. It's really funny. People let loose to whatever frequency. As much as I'm saying all this, I can still see the rock bands. I grew up in the 90s where everything split. The whole tree split. Everybody split. They split. They went that way. Everybody split. They ran off different directions when music came. There was so much to dive into. There was so much to dive into. And back then they were competing with each other, not into separate genres. They were all competing to be part of music, to establish themselves, and they all really did. And you go back to, like I said, she's still alive. She set the foundations of music. She was part of their time. I can guarantee you that Eminem sat at an award ceremony where Madonna was nominated or won. Or you at least watched it on TV. Wouldn't she do the Super Bowl? I bet she did. I mean, in essence, she's been around, dude, and she set the foundations. And it's funny because you look at Cher, who's like, you know, they have this weird thing against each other. It's so funny. It's like, dude, are you that old holding this grudge? What even was it? I bet it was a man. I bet it was a man. Anyways, going back to it. It's like she's not even known for like even a third of the songs. And that's where it is. Taylor Swift will be doing shows for the rest of her fucking life. She doesn't have to create any more music. She can fucking go and perform everybody's favorite songs from time for the rest of time. And that's where it gets fucked up. Like, I don't want to go to a Drake concert because all he's playing is at least the last 3 years of albums. And I don't know any of them. I stopped listening to you at a certain time. If you went back, and that's why everybody wants to come to the end where they put in all the great music of all their time. And with that being said, dance. Whatever it was, when you got to, I can hear soul music, you know, at a barbecue or a function. It was that music. It's like, oh, turn that up. And there was always some woman that would get the crowd, you know, it's always the women that want to dance and can get the dudes. They don't know how to let go. They're too stiff in their body to actually let it flow. As I say that, I'm seeing Chris Brown, and that's a great, you know, Michael Jackson. It was just, as much as he was known for his voice, as they were known for letting it flow. Dancing, letting it go, dude. Letting your body be an expression of joy. And it's funny because people that don't have the best dance moves, there's all these funny videos of girls trying to twerk. I don't think I can. I've never tried. I can shake it like a salt shaker, but all that, you know, pussy popping, I don't know. I don't know if I can do all that. In the essence, was I made to? Training. Yeah, let's all learn how to ride a pole. That is exactly what we came here to do. Okay, you go on with that bad stuff. Dance. Can you ever just let yourself free? I do it in the car. I do it everywhere. I don't give a shit. Why? First off, I'm filled with so much joy that I feel that, you know, it's not about overconfidence, and it's just about I'm in a zone, and nobody can break this zone. And that's why you guys be all fucked up, all in your zone. Look at them on the dance floor. They are in it to win it. I do that all damn day. That's your zone, bro. That's the best place to be, is when you can really let free, bro, and just dance. My daughter does it all day, bro. From the moment she wakes up, she goes and locks herself in the bathroom and dances. At least 3 more times a day. Before bed, she does it. She wants to do it in the dark where nobody can see her. That's her religious preference to how she does this. I don't know, and she really wants it to be in a closed box. I can give her a whole room, but she doesn't want it. She wants to be in a box. Holy Spirit. They're showing me this, like, Moulin Rouge kind of chicks that are in Europe where they do this dirty dance in a box for coins. Come on, Holy Spirit, quit playing around. Anyways, that's her way. She just likes to dance. You know what I mean? Men don't know how to do it that way, but, you know, whatever. Do it how you do it, but you got to let it out, and it's a great feeling to feel. When you can, that's full confidence. You can't tell me you're confident unless I could put on your favorite song and you're going to stand on this corner and spread joy. It literally oozes out of you. When you drive past down the street and you see somebody at a bus stop jamming, it makes you jam. Like, it makes you want to, you know, knock your head a little bit. You know what I mean? Pop, lock, and drop it is what I heard. All right, let's get on to the oracle. Number 5. I went to 19. Engage your invisibles. Okay, number 5. On page 17. Is that our Powerball number last night? Go figure. Was it the same Powerball number 2 weeks ago? Go figure. Now is the time to dance, not because the moment is easy or celebratory, but because your divine nature insists that you revel in who you are. Bro, last night, it's not like I could even just feel it. I saw it. I don't have to turn around to know that you guys are watching me. But cars were pulling up and they just stood there. I don't know if it was security or what, but they just had the lights on me the whole time. It's not like a security light, but like, yeah, and they were just, everybody on the front that comes out to have a cigarette, they were not coming down there. Don't step off the first, what is she doing? Whatever, bro, whatever. Anyways, not because the moment is celebratory, but because your divine nature insists that you reveal who you are. And that's what happened out of nowhere. I was like guided to go and show them. Pull out my gazing ball, which is basically that's how I catch bad spirits. But I don't know. I felt this certain sense of it was releasing them and powering. It was like I was refreshing the ball. Like it took the spirits and it refreshed the ball with the energy of the moon. And I keep it wrapped up, and I only do it. Last time I used it was at Cheeseman Park to catch whatever haunted spirits were over there. Before that, I used it. I can remember using it in graveyards and stuff like that. Stuff like that. I pull that out. It's just to catch whatever's out here, bro. The mirror world. Quit playing around with mirrors. Told you that a billion times. Anyways, so that's what I did, is I revealed who I am. They always wondered. That made it very clear. On a fucking Saturday night under the full moon, and I'm dancing and burning sage, and I've got my big-ass gazing ball and all my candles, and it's looking a little scary out there, but then they'll see me this morning on a Sunday, calling in the Holy Spirit, singing the gospel music, all of that, bro. It's like, how do you kill a witch that's covered in the blood of Christ? No such thing. Why can't I choose to honor the moon and the sun and everything that God put on this planet? You're dealing with a Phoenician, you better watch out. Hi, my name is... And who you are is more glorious, more stunning, and more powerful than you can even imagine. Bro, again, I was just going to be a singer and songwriter. I didn't plan on being God's magical beast. Beast mode. So dance when you feel bountiful. Dance when you feel scarce. Dance for the truth that you are more than your circumstance. And that's it. What are you dancing for? I'm just happy. About what? Your life sucks. Hey, it could be worse. I'm happy. I choose to be happy in this moment. And that's what it is. Music can make you happy, or it could bring you down. Down, down, down. And that's what I'm trying to teach you. You guys are downers with your music. We want a happy tune to the end of time, bro. You know what I mean? Like when the Titanic was fucking going down, they chose to play some music to lighten the load, bro. Let's change the vibe of this fucking terrible life. No, let's sing about it. Shut up. You have nothing better to talk about. You can't put something happy. Nothing happy can come out of your mouth or out of your creations, and that's to every one of you fucking twin flames. And you too, Bruno Mars. Can you stop and make something new? Yeah, quiet on the set. Why is this so hard for you? To make something happy. Go have a good time and write about it. That's how happiness is created. You write about your experiences. As Marshall told me in 2018. Write about your experiences. You need better experiences. You don't have the experience for this job. The assignment is to create good tunes. That's why you're not on the radio. That's why you're not on this. That's why you're not part of the conversation. It's not that you're not talented. It's that you can't evolve your talent into what we need. You can't meet the needs of the people, bro. And you keep thinking the people need this. They need to stay in a low vibe with you. Keep talking about low, you know what I mean? Negative experiences. The biggest song of Marshall's is I'm Not Afraid. Because he said he was going to stand up to sobriety. You're not doing it fucking selling fucking gin and juice. Did you post that shit yesterday, you motherfucker? You super motherfucker. Did you fucking post some gin and juice shit yesterday? Oh no, I was promoting some fucking roller skates. Do you know how stupid you look out here? No, it's your friends, actually, and you're just going down with the clown. Were they promoting roller skates, which are, again, something for children that you put on a picture of grown people trying to mask what you're really trying to do, which was what? Market a pop can of gin and juice on a fucking Friday night? Saturday, excuse me. Any night of the week. I can't stand you. You're brainless, bro. You support this shit? You didn't see the bigger picture? I saw the bigger picture. It's marketing at its best. Do you not have a marketing team? You can't live in two worlds. Are you for sobriety or are you for the fucking party? What is it, Marshall? Are you a party girl or are you a grown man that's trying to spread healing? What are you? Eminem. You're going through an identity crisis and you need to figure that out. Christ is your way. I'm so fucking serious. And that goes back to the rest of you old men. You're considered old men to them, bro. Ew. Don't hit on them. They're in their fucking teens and 20s. If you're not in your teens and 20s, you're old to them, bro. Like, ew. That's my father. Really? Yeah, because we had kids when we were like your age, dude. We're really close in age. You're like their father or their father's friend. Hitting on them. Gross. Just because they're in the crowd doesn't mean they're your crowd, bro. You're completely out of line here. You're trying to fit in. You're trying to get in where you don't fit in. Russ with his old fucking fashions and his stupid fucking his Pirate of the Caribbean look. You don't match the scene. You're just trying to force yourself on the scene all the time, making it a crime scene. Oh my god, I'm never going to get past my favorite card. Why are you messing up my life, guys? It's not my life. In the essence, I will put this down and I will enjoy the rest of my life. You're going to put this, you're going to turn the channel because you have to go deal with that shit life that I am telling you live. What the fuck, Chuck? And going back to it, to the makers of gin and juice. We're talking supposedly million billionaires that are both over 60 years old. If Snoop Dogg isn't, he's closely approaching it. He chose to end his life by selling people poison. That's how he chose to make his money at the end. As if he didn't have money. He was desperate enough to fucking market poison to children in a pop can. Why? Because he's sitting there drinking it. At 60 years old, they're drinking fucking gin and juice out of a pop can. Do these sound like successful winners? Or the same old losers that made that song are still trying to push that same old product on us in 2025? Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell your friends. Are you pushing this old shit on us again? Are you pushing the Over the Hill tour on us again? You have no new creativity that you're using old fucking shit? Happy Gilmore #2? 10 years later, let's do it again. Was it any better? No! There was no new ideas. You used the old ideas and made them old. Literally, the old characters, and you made them old. You had no new ideas. So stupid. You're a dying breed. You live in the past. That's all I can say about that. Alright, and you don't know how to dance. You don't even know the name of... He used to. He don't got no dance moves, bro. He's got bad knees and shit. His knees is weak and his arms is... heavy. He's got a bubble gut because all he eats is his mom's spaghetti. You want to play games? Let's just write fucking doofus-ass tunes to your life. You're trying to make them right. I'm going to tell you you're wrong. You want to battle? You want to battle rappers? While they're looking at you trying to be mean, they're going to be laughing. That's what music was. Fun. We're making fun of you, and it is fun. It is fun. Nothing about your music is fun. Hey, Justin Bieber, your album's real swaggy, right? Is there anything fun on that album? Like, I'm the one. Is there anything fun that we can dance to? Baby, baby. Is there anything we can dance to, or all your dance music was left before you became a father? There's no more dancing. It's all just sad shit about being a father. Our father, who's stuck in Hollywood. Is there anything fun on your music? That's why we listen to Taylor Swift. She is fun. That's why we listen to Drake. He is fun. You guys are no fun. It's an inner child inside of us, not the old man. I only had to start listening to old man music because I'm stuck with old man of time. Meaning, like, it's too much words. Just saying. You couldn't make a dance song if your life depended on it, and it very much does. Alright, dance for the truth that you are more than your circumstances and the situation. Dance your grief, dance your joy, and your power. They always say that. When I die, I want everyone to celebrate. Celebrate good times, come on. Pac said, Doug's Mansion, they're dancing, bro. We're dancing. We're dancing, bro. Why? Because that's the true expression of joy. If you can't even get in a dance vibe, you have no joy. Really? How much liquor do I have to put in you to feel joyful? What does it take for you to... And that's what I see Buster. Me and him would go to fucking church and they'd start going and we would start dancing. How did they not know we were high? It's like we are the only ones dancing in this motherfucker. That would be me. Always. As Rumi said, dancing is not just getting up painlessly like a leaf blowing in the wind. Dancing is when you tear your heart out and rise out of your body to hang suspended between the two worlds. Your soul is the green that continually resurrects despite all circumstances. Dance for that truth. That's what happens when I'm sitting in the morning like this and I'm shaking like a tree, right? My whole body. Obviously, I'm not moving my legs. Sometimes I'll do some little move them like this, but my whole body is shaking and I'm using my arms and I'm moving my head. This is moving. Till I'm filled with light and then I shoot out. What do I do then? I usually astral travel and, just spread it. I shoot out of my body for sure. Once it gets too much, I gotta shoot out. Why? Because you're full of it, dude. You're powering the system. Take off. We're getting ready for takeoff. And that's it. And that's where I'll come in. I was jamming, you guys. I was jamming with Michael Jackson. I was jamming, and all this shit happened. And that's it. You literally shot off into the moon, bro. You were out of here. You ever seen somebody get that excited dancing? When's the last time you went to a dance festival? So fun. So fun. And as I see that, I see cheerleaders, dude. That's their way. They be doing it. Fucking doing it. That was a good card. Can we just stop there? Do you want to talk about the chakras? No, I think there's something that has to do with this in here. Really? Yeah, I think so. Really? I don't know. I feel something. Let's find out. These are my Phoenix chakras. Oh, God. It's Metatron with all the numbers and bullshit. Ooh, the Lovers Celebration. Let's see. Babies, travel, the Phoenix. Find a house. Infinity. We read about that last night. I just want to point out, it's the 818. 808. Where do you see 08? 818. Mirror. White light. Music. Let's talk about it. I feel like I'm going to keep going through them, though. Spirit guides. Remember I said last night we're going to get Buddhistic. That's a cool word. We're going to get Buddhistic. These are the spirit guides. Do you see them? We talked about the Fae. We talked to freaking Buddha. We talked to the Native Americans. And, yeah, there's all kinds of them. Like, seriously. Seriously? Yeah, we talked about your coins, hands. This is about creations, bro. What you use your hands to create. What you're creating in this world. Dude, give me all of that and just put me outside. I'm going to fuck some shit up. Seriously, there used to be a cool game when we were kids. Some kind of plumber game that I'm remembering. I mean, all of this. I don't exactly know how to use it all, but I'm ready. I went to shop class, all kinds of cool stuff. I want to build something. I want to make something. I want to build houses for the future. Why? Because it's in my third eye. I can see it. Alright, nature, rainbows, time, clouds, seedling, communication, hearts, abundance, juggler. Tree of life, epiphany, eagle, bag of marbles, butterflies, feathers, angels, 3 monkeys. Nope, I guess we're sticking with the music. That's all we talked about anyway, so it sounds about right. Right, where's that oracle? Number 24. I turn to 23, the mirror. I'm not talking about mirrors. The universe inspires you through music and song. You've received this card as the universe wants to let you know you're receiving messages through music and lyrics from the spiritual realm above. Okay, that's what you don't understand. Yeah, we can say it's Madonna's songs. We can say that we're tapped into Madonna's songs. No. It's the angel that spoke to Madonna. And I could pull out a card right now and find out who it is. Really? Only Michael Jackson told you the truth and said that it came from somewhere else. He told you the truth. that it wasn't his messages, he was receiving them, and he, you know what I mean? And that's it. We're all given creative inspiration. We all hear the same tune, but it's only one of us that are ready to speak on it, that know what to say to this. You know what I mean? So going back to it, it's like everything you've ever been taught, or, you know, all those thoughts were given to you. It's not your own true inspiration. It's voices, ideas. They're whispering in your ear, telling you what to create. But the problem with my men and all these songwriters is all they hear is their mind. They hear the thoughts of their mind. They can't hear the voice of God telling them, you know. Obviously, as I'm over here as the voice of God, they can't hear me telling them. That's where it is you put on music and it makes you feel something and it tells you a story. It'll be really cool when I sit with actual people and I can help navigate their eye with them. When you're sitting here and you're in your field, I can get into your field and I can show you what you're seeing and how to, you know what I mean, what's in there. It's your field. I'm not in your field. I could possibly let you into mine, but I think it would be overload. And that's where it is sharing, you know what I mean, what's inside of your heart, what's inside of your thoughts. Music activates it. It can bring up all kinds of things, and that's why I stay with headphones all the time. Something channeling through, some type of music. It's channeling information. I'm constantly taking in information. A good thing is, like, imagine, you know, you turn on music. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to turn on music and go for a walk. I'll forget how long I'm walking, just listening to the music and traveling through the time of the music, how my imagination will travel through stories with the songs playing in the back of my head, and then with the stimulation of the nature around me. This is a whole activation. You're literally just the infinity. You're taking it in, and you're pushing it out, and you're taking it in, and you're pushing it out. When it's all done, you should have something other than sweat. You should have been freed and have some creative ideas come to you. Something should hit you when you're listening to music. It always does. You control it, though. And that's where it's, you know, you control your playlist, or you let them feed you by the radio. I don't know. Anyways, let's see. The psychic reading card of music is a gentle reminder that you need to surround yourself with music. And that's what it is. I could see, I got this download with Madonna, where I'd set her down and I'd turn on all the herbs, or I'd turn on her music, just hers. We're going to sit with just yourself. I'm going to turn on your music, and I want you to activate your inner child, where you were when you made this music. Tell me. Let it all out. Let the experience breathe again. Let that part of you breathe again. For those of us, that's what was coming up to me. My music was coming back to me, that I wrote that music. How wonderful it would be to sit there and listen to it again, to see where I was, to remember what I was thinking when I wrote that, what was going through my heart and my mind when I let that out. You're so busy on your next creation that you don't realize, and this is Kobe all over again. Go back to where you started. Replay the tapes. Replay the tapes, Marshall. We need hip-hop again. You were part of hip-hop before you became a battle rapper. Go back to what you were. We need what you were when you started. That's Russ. We need who you were. It's not that you can relive that time, but you can access that part of that feeling in your life. You can bring that feeling back with new experiences and more to talk about. It's not always going back to, you know, hard times. But where were you when you wrote Missing You? It's one of your best songs. I could sit here and cry about it. Where were you? Who were you in love with when you were missing her? That your heart was able to tell the truth of who you felt that way for. I'm not saying go back to that person, because we never want to go back to that, oh, I was really hurt. But where were you? Remember you, and bring that part of you here when we need it. And that's what it is, retrieving ourselves. And it's hidden in music. Even for those of you that have never created music, you can go back to the sounds of time and relive time. It happens on Thanksgiving when you guys eat bullshit-ass food that you've been eating every year. It's like, oh, this reminds me of when I was a kid. How about just put on a song and not deal with the childhood trauma of the person that cooked that meal for you? We need to give thanks, I guess. Move on. The universe and your loved ones and spirit go to great lengths to give you messages of love, guidance, and hope, and reassurance in different forms. Music is a wonderful way to soothe your soul. It reaches frequencies that activate your higher senses, and many vibrational frequencies are connected to your chakra points, which can have a huge influence on how you feel and perceive your world. And that's where you like, I feel this. You feel it, dude. There's so many. Daddy Yankee, a lot of his songs in the beginning, they live inside of me. They remind me of a youthful part of me that just bursts out. It just burst out. I remember being, you know what I mean, that young girl that couldn't stop shaking at a fucking reggaeton fucking, thing. And it was the beginning of music. It really was. Back then they just gave us so much. The tree just exploded with all kinds of fruit. You could just eat anything. Even down to, I'm hearing no, 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 no. I was like, it was way before, dude. You had, and that's what Woodstock 99 was. They tried to put it all together, and it was very mushy. They couldn't put the collective together yet. They weren't collectively on the same vibrations. So when fucking Limp Bizkit came in and was like, I want to break some shit, oh man, it really activated the crowd and we broke loose. But certain things like that. It's like when an artist comes in, it brings out, it's not the artist, it brings out the vibe inside of us of a certain time. And that's why we attach to this artist. But as the artist starts making different music of different times, it's over. If you go to an oldies concert, you know what I mean? You're going to just hear the old music. They didn't try to keep up with music. They just replay what they were known for.
A lot of new kids like their old music.
Yeah?
Yeah, a whole bunch of old people go on TikTok, go to those concerts. Like, I've never seen so many young people at one of those old people concerts.
Because it's a vibe they didn't grow up in. Our generation didn't grow up with Motown music. So when they hear it, they get really excited. Not our generation, their generation. My kids, I mean, they're familiar with it from my car because I had an old soul. But the new generation of kids don't know older music because we didn't play it to them. Especially so when they discover it for the first time on their own, they think it's amazing. I remember my son coming to me. Oh, fuck. My son was like, I don't know, maybe 10, 11, 12, my oldest son. He's like, have you heard this new rapper, E40? And I just looked at him like, was that song he came out with T-Pain? He had made a comeback. And they're like, I'm just like, yeah, I have. You should hear his old shit. They might want to hear where you came from, but they just know that you're on the scene. You're making a noise that they like. That's all it is. You're making a noise that they like. That's all this is noise.
Rock music. Because there's not a lot of rock bands today.
Nope, but classic rock, I'm hearing it all in my head, was amazing. Classic rock, a drums, a guitar, dude, a bass, that's all it was. Oh shit, rock and roll. I'm hearing all the music of that. That's where it started, our founding fathers, and they took it and they tried to tune it to, our generations. Music is everything. The vibrations, blah, 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 your chakras. This card has a number of different meanings to help you understand in which form music will appear in your life. The universe wants you to take time out to listen to music to help you lift your vibrations and calm your soul. The universe is sending you spiritual messages through music you are hearing right now. Pay special attention to the words and lyrics of songs as they are special guiding messages to assist you along your path. And that's how you can hear me singing all of these, punchlines, right? Loved ones in spirit utilize music as a form of communication. And that's where I'm like, Pac is here. You know what I mean? His words are coming out of my mouth. They're his words, not mine. Are you hearing songs that remind you of loved ones, of a loved one? Are there songs you hear from, and that's my mom? There's specific songs that this was my mom's song. She's reaching me through music. When this song comes on, I remember my mom. That's her way to get me to remember her, to connect with her. How do we connect? Through memories. Are there songs you hear, are the songs you hear their favorite song or a song that reminds you of happy times you shared together? And that's it. And that's where a lot of that old music comes from and stuff. But even that, I was sharing it last week. That Maroon 5 song, Love somebody? Man, heartache. I never really listened to the words. The words meant nothing. It was just the song meant everything about her. But then when you listen to it, you listen to what was talking to her. She was at a time in her life where she really just wanted to love somebody. That song talked to her heart. That was the last song that she cried from her heart. That one in Blurred Lines. That's when she died, was when those songs came out. She would play them over and over. That's how I remember her. It was the last song she played. Other songs, yes. But if you knew my mom, listen to the two songs. Blurred Lines was about a woman that couldn't be held down. And then the other song was, I really just want to love somebody. That's what her heart said at the end. And that's where music is. The music says what our heart can't. That's Allie's music. I was never able to express rejection or heartache, or I never was in love. I didn't know how to express it. And then Allie's got these songs, so it's like, let me send this song. It's saying exactly what I feel. Those are my words. That's what I feel that I can't put into words. Oh, what if I told you that I loved you? Such a simple word, dude. Such a simple sentence that we think. We look at a person, it's like, what if I told them that I love them? Would you tell me that you love me back? I'm gonna cry, Allie. Those songs are gonna be forever. It's like you don't need to make more. You just need to realize how important the words you did say were. And that's really what it goes down to. You know, going back to Cher, she's got fucking 4 songs. And can sell out a stadium, like, all the time. Do you believe in life after love? She made you feel better about some bullshit. That's it. I'm full of tears. I love music. I always loved music. To be able to create it was great. You know what I mean? To perform it, yes. All of that. It was just being part of it. It was beautiful. I've always been part of music since I was little. Anyways, are you hearing songs, blah, blah, blah. Pay attention to what the song is, how you feel at the time you hear the song, or think about what you are currently experiencing in your life. This is a sign of love from above. If you are a musician, singer, or performer and are trying to write or perform music, this card reminds you the timing is right. The universe is ready to work with you and inspire your musical creativity. They want to help you. They're giving me what you're not hearing, so that I can give it back to you. I promise you Pac's right next to you, Marshall. I promise you they all are. I told you, I've seen them next to you. I see them next to you. They're trying to speak their words, what they can't say. They want you to say for them. Don't you want to write Prince's songs? And that's why I battled fucking Marshall. I was like, it's not me. They'll speak through me. They'll murder you. Where does it come from? I tell you, it's them. I have all of the greatest, you know, Michael Jackson, Tupac Shakur, DMX, Nipsey, fucking Eazy-E. Easy motherfucking E, as he says. Okay, little guy. Take it easy, little guy. Prince. I mean, all of them from the times, you know what I mean? Mama Cass. I mean, since the beginning of time, the soul food, bro, they're all there. It's easily accessible. Let's sit together. Maybe you can't hear them. I'll tell you what they say. And you write their words and make it happen. That's all they want is for these. That's where all song came from. Who spoke to Madonna? And think about it, Madonna. As soon as I said that, I saw the Black Madonna, which was Mary, and we talked about the Marys. And then you just say that, and how many musicians popped in your head when I said the Marys? Do you see? So what are you doing today? Music therapy. And I'm not going to read another card. Damn it, the Lumerians won't let me out of this one. All right, one more card. Music therapy is what's being guided today. What do? Just let it go, bro. Have you ever got stuck on the road? Oh, fuck. And there's nothing but fucking religious fucking music and fucking country music? How many of us don't like country music? Raise your hand. Okay, well, go out into the country and learn their music, and you'll have more appreciation for it. You'll understand why this shit is so sad. There's a really great country music. What is his name? Something Hayes. Fuck. Walker Hayes. He makes hip-hop country music. Really? Yeah. It's really cool. I don't know. He genre blended the shit of it. And that's why I was such a threat. I was genre blending. I didn't stay in my lane. I mixed the shit up. A chicka chicka chicka. Some shitty. Come on now. You want to dance with me? Get to a place. I want you to find music that makes you want to dance. Go deep down into the fucking pits of wherever you're... Yeah, that's going to be hard for Marshall to scroll through all of his fucking... He has literal vinyls trying to find dance music. A hip hop, hippie to the hippie, hip hop. They got something for you, bro. There's something for everyone in there. There's something for everywhere in those crates. My Holy Spirits are great. Don't you wish you could talk to them? I'm trying to get you there. You're not listening to me. How are you going to listen to them? Put on the headphones, and I guess, like me, go for a walk. How long? I don't know, until your stomach hurts or you're burning or you're tired of sweating. That's usually when I turn back. I'm like, all right, I'm hungry. I'm tired. I do a Forrest Gump. I go until, all right, I'm ready to go home now. Really? I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to go down a path I never took before. There's these walking paths that they say if you just keep going, you'll end up in Denver. Maybe. I've never even walked the Platte River. Never? No, there used to be fucking rapes and crackheads down there. Now there's weird white people and fucking all kinds of shit, and there's people with tubing in that. I don't know about all that, but okay. Or you guys are partying in Rhino, and I remember it to be 5 points. Ugh, they're in 5 points. No, we're in Rhino. You're in 5 points. No, we're in Rhino. Bro, do you know what's on that fucking pavement? You're in 5 points, bro. Sorry, I'm just having fun. It's 8 Mile, Nika. Oh, I said the wrong word. Sorry. They told me to stop saying that. Why? Just because. It means black. We're just not calling black people black. That's just not cool no more. Why? I don't know. They said change. Change is upon us. Stop doing the same old shit. Find a new name. Don't call nobody names is what they just said. Fair enough. It's old. Alright, so that's what you got to do today. Everybody got their assignment? Cool. Go for a couple fucking rounds. I have shit to do. Shut up! Go walk the dog! Go walk to the end of the block. Take a look around and keep walking. You're never going to be able to dance if you can't walk. And if you're in a fucking wheelchair, you don't need your legs to dance. But you still need to push yourself around the corner today. They're going to make jokes that's going to get me kicked off of YouTube. Try your sea legs out. Ah! Stop it. Alright, I'm leaving these, and that's what we're doing. Did you hear, everyone? Amelia's already done hers for the day. She's already been dancing. I mean, I danced in my car. But that's what we're doing. Got it? Yeah? Listen to some other, whatever makes you dance. Try to find dance music to inspire you, so you can open up your chakras. Try to be brave when nobody's looking, and try to, do the little Macarena or something. I love it so much. Maybe you can do the fucking... I'm still trying to find someone that remembers the electric slide. I will give $1,000 to someone that can teach me that dance. I watched the video a lot. I still don't know what the dance is. Do you guys remember? Everybody knows the Cupid Shuffle. But the Cupid Shuffle came from... from Miley Cyrus's dad. What was that song? He had a dance too. Can we get a mix-up of all these older dances? And then I hear the Chubby Chase or Chubby Checkers. What is it? Chubby something? Chubby something. He's all do the twist. Let's twist again, like we did last summer. Hey, I just want to point out that what is your name? Elvis was vilified for his dirty dance moves. Talk about dirty dancing. Pop that pussy. Hey, pop that pussy. I may have grown up in the wrong era, or in the perfect time. When were you grown? Turn on some music and have a good time today. I'll catch you guys later for, I don't know, some spiritual stuff. We're going to read the planets. I'm still stuck with this, I'm pretty sure. Hey, you want to find out what it is? I don't know. Fuck! The Lumerians, too. We have to come back. We'll come back for another session. That's all we're supposed to do for our morning. Go dance. Go for a walk and go dance and Okay, you maybe can't dance, but at least listen to dance music. Something that gets you excited. I always say Michael Jackson works all the time. Madonna has some really good fucking dance music, I gotta say. What else? I mean, anything in the 90s and the 2000s are pretty good. Really? Yeah, go back in time. Let's excuse me, girl. That was a Pitbull song. Back in time. You could listen to Marshall Mathers, the Marshall Mathers album, the second one, and it's all remakes of old fucking vibes. I live in I own a mansion, but live on a couch or something. I can hear all your stupid words. Okay, can you write better words? That's your challenge, should you choose to accept. Laters, haters.